we just witnessed a miraculous comeback. 29 points down at some point. The halftime deficit in this game was the largest road lead in the NBA Finals in history, other than the bubble in 2020. But it's its own thing. It's effectively the largest halftime lead that the road team has ever had in the NBA Finals. And they blew it. They blew it. They had every chance to win this game. And I got to admit, Castle's free throws at the end, I was like, oh, that could be the game sealer. And when Jalen Brunson took that three that soon in the shot clock, I'm like, that's a little early, don't you think? But in that moment, you want to take it early, because if you miss, then one of your teammates can tip it in, like Anunoby did. That was a veteran move. That was an excellent move. I was initially like, why are you shooting this? But made total sense. Made total sense. He missed the three-point shot, and then his teammate had the opportunity to tip it in at the buzzer. Well, not at the buzzer. There was 1.2 seconds left. And that block at the end, if you guys think that should have been a foul, please leave a comment down below. I don't really know how I feel about that, but yeah, a block shot to conclude the game. If you guys think it should have been a foul, please leave your explanation as to why down below, because that looked like a block to me. But 29 points down at one point, the 30-point swing. I don't know if that's ever happened in the NBA Finals. If anybody happens to know of a larger deficit overcome in the NBA Finals, or a larger point swing than 30 points, please leave it down below. Please leave it down below. I halfway through the third quarter, I was just like, we're going to be tying the series. And I was actually prepping to make a video on how neither team has a home win in this series. Isn't that weird? Now the Knicks do, but the Knicks only have one. They've only played two. Anyways, if the Knicks wrap it up in San Antonio on Saturday, that'll be wild. I don't think they're going to. What I think is going to happen, and I'll outline it again, because my thoughts on this have not changed. I think the Spurs are going to win Game 5. And I think that New York is going to wrap it up in the Garden. I think it's going to be New York Knicks in 6. I said that from the beginning. The order of operations changed a little bit in my prediction, but I'm going to say Knicks in 6. Yeah. That's what I think. But I do think the Spurs are going to win this next game. And then I think the Knicks will take it at home. Man. All right. Castle's free throws at the end. 8 for 8 on the line. Way to have clutch free throws. I know that everyone's going to say that the Spurs choked this game, and I think they did. But there's something to be said about getting your free throws when you need them. And Castle did that. Castle absolutely did that. Maybe box out, I don't know, will be a little bit better than you did. I don't know how you do that. He had a clear lane. And he was outside the 3-point shot when it was close to hitting the bucket. But wow, what a game. I was, a couple games ago, I was thinking, oh, we're getting close to a sweep here, aren't we? And this might be a boring series if we end the NBA Finals with a sweep. I'm glad we didn't end the finals with a sweep, and this series is anything but boring. Anything but boring. I still don't think it's going to go to 7 games, though. So, one way or another, it's going to end on Saturday, or it's going to end next week. But let me know your thoughts down below. What did you think about this game? Did you think that was a foul at the end? Do you think that Wembanyama should have been punished a little bit more for grabbing Brunson by the head and throwing him to the ground? I think that should have received some attention. But, yeah, excellent, fantastic game. Very, very entertaining series. I'm not a Knicks fan or a Spurs fan, but this is very entertaining, and I'm liking it a lot. 1, 2, or 3 more games left in this NBA season, and you can bet that it's not going to be boring. Let me know your thoughts down below about what if my predictions are wrong. Let me know if you like my takes, and also let me know if you don't like my takes. Help this newbie become less of a newbie, and this has been Newbie Sports.